Hey y'all, Kalari Gamer Chick here. Day after Operation Block the Burn. That's what I'm calling it because we pragmatic voters got out and really overwhelmingly said, we're not feeling you. It's not us, it's you. And this is to the people who spent all night last night QQing about what we need to do to extend an olive branch one more time to the malware messiah and his temper tantrum throwing youth. Let me tell you something. We stood out there to vote yesterday. And we were surrounded by older people and we were surrounded by Gen Xers. What I didn't see was young people. What the numbers reflect aren't young people who are angry and want to burn the system down. You got all this energy to start fights on social media. You have all this energy to start trouble and talk about protesting this. You go to Democrats' offices. You go to their houses late at night and stirring up stuff. You have all that energy to declare enemies from the people you need to vote for. But what you don't do is organize actual votes. You want to talk about how you're formidable? Prove it. My generation got out to vote yesterday. The older generation got out to vote yesterday. What we saw was that you couldn't be bothered yet again. You're not going to have a revolution by hashtags. You're not going to get your causes heard staying home and crossing your arms. You want to have a voice, you got to cast a ballot. If you're not going to cast a ballot, you don't get to tell us what concessions need to be made. You don't need to thump your chest and tell us that you're this formidable force. Prove it. Because strategically, and looking at this from a straight pragmatic view, as somebody who invests herself in politics, your numbers aren't there. So telling us we need to listen to you, telling us we need to concede to Bernie if he doesn't get the nomination anyway, and that we need to put things that he wants into our platform, that ain't gonna work. Because you're already talking about what you're not going to do in November. So what we're not going to do is listen to people we know aren't going to show up anyway. The numbers don't lie. All the people that you've been wishing death on with the coronavirus, don't think we don't see that. All the people that you've been talking about, if they died, we would have a socialist utopia. All the people you call whores, neoliberals, shills. How were you supposed to get a coalition to back anything you want when you've made us all your enemies? How is that supposed to work? You hate us from the way you act. You hate everything we stand for. So why all of a sudden you telling us we need to give you an olive branch? You are like a bunch of toddlers throwing a tantrum because you don't want to take a nap when you're adult enough to cast a vote, but you just don't do it. So until them numbers match the same numbers as people my age and older, y'all can have a nice cup of shut the fuck up.